Hello guys, my name is Nozaki, and you know my favorite way to start a game? Sniping a chopper. Number one, that guy does not eat his Wheaties, but number two, he needs to learn to fly, and also, Sabo Shell is very wonderful, but okay. Caspian border on Battlefield 4, I like it a lot, except for, you see these like spiky, the game calls them gates, but my idiot teammate, he just felt the need to raise and lower these things during this game, and it was extremely annoying. Like, he has horrible timing. I don't know if he felt the need to be master of gates or Bill Gates or whatever, I don't even know, but he just felt the need to raise and lower those. And obviously I was trying to sort of snipe their choppers through this fence with staff shell, but my other tank friend got him for me, and I made a bit of a mistake here. I sort of pushed up, and I was trying to take out the tanks coming out of their spawn, obviously, because it's the beginning of the game, and they somehow got engineers behind me, maybe through the chopper somehow, I'm not sure, but it ends up not working out all that well for my tank, at least, because, okay, I get hit in the butt, and then I'm looking around for the guy shooting me. There he is right there, and I get out now that my tank is bursting into flames, and then it took me a second to find that guy, but I finally dunk him with the Ace 52, which I will get to later. And then I saw they planted B, and I was looking around to check, and this gentleman, he gets me very close to death with his pistol, but I pop up, and I just get him right before he can get around the corner. It's pretty annoying for him, but it ends up working out in his favor because I somehow get splash damaged as I'm vaulting over cover because, I don't know, I guess maybe the splash damage could actually do that, but I think that's just netcode right there, which is very annoying, but I'm going to try and avoid netcode. I think it's been talked to no end, and it's just silly how much people talk about netcode, but okay. I spawned back into the tank, and I was sort of trying to defend the MCOMs, but obviously these gates that pained me earlier, these warning, I don't even know what to call those, they're like spikes on the, I don't even know. But obviously they're there to stop my tank from going through them, and they're doing their job. And this dude, I don't even know how he got back there, and then my idiot teammate couldn't hit him, so then I have to like snipe him through that little indent in the cement tower there. That's, God, good job team. But I mean, I don't know, I guess they're alright. And then, okay, my squad mate here, Bill Gates, I don't know why he felt the need to do this. Because I get out of my tank, and I open up the gate, and I get back in my tank to drive through the gate, but I get a little preoccupied with this tank right here, and then I don't know why, but Bill Gates over there decides to raise the gates again. It's like, God, now I'm thinking of that episode of Regular Show, Raise the Stakes, except it's Raise the Gates, but I'm just going to refer to that gentleman as Bill Gates because I can't pronounce his name because it's like a Z and then like 3 T's and a Y. I don't even know, but I made a bit of a mistake here. I didn't realize that the enemy team had taken this base, so I sort of pushed up into what is now their spawn, and my tank got taken down again. And then I was just trying to look for some cover so maybe I could exist in their spawn, but I get shot in the back, and I come back around the corner, and I shoot this gentleman, and oh my God, you thought the guy earlier who couldn't shoot that guy was bad? That guy didn't get a single hit marker, okay, as I mutual this gentleman. I don't know how he got one bullet into me. Yes, I was very close to death, but I have no idea how he got a bullet into me. But, God, how do you not hit that guy with a bullet? Like, not the second guy, but the first guy. Obviously, I chunked him down to 70, I chunked him 76%, and then my teammate couldn't hit him once. That's very disgusting, if you ask me, but okay. Let me talk about, and I forgot that I was using the SMAW instead of the SRAW. I kind of thought I could get the chopper here, but not going to get him with a SMAW, obviously, but okay. Allow me to take this opportunity to talk about Caspian border. Specifically, what's changed. Okay, obviously there's no blue tint, which is, I've been over that in my Metro video. You know, there's no blue tint, which definitely helps out a lot, but okay. On Caspian, a lot of YouTubers are talking about, oh, you know, they added this big giant wall and these gates and the little evolution, my tower, my snipers. I don't get why they care about that. That's not a big deal. Like, yeah, okay, you have to go through the gate, but for the most part, I didn't really use that route all that much, and it doesn't really affect the way the map plays for me for the most part. because it's not really a contested area, at least not here on console. And I saw I got a hit with the slam there, so I knew that they were heading to A. But the biggest thing to me is they removed a ton of the trees on this map. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, you know, what big difference does that make? Or I actually like those trees. Well, I did not, because they were just so many trees and bushes that the enemy team simply could just, I'm a bush. I'm a bush monster and a tree monster, and I am just a twig. Don't even shoot me. And then I wouldn't see them, and I would just get destroyed. And it was pretty awful. But okay, I saw that gentleman go inside that crate there, and I threw a grenade, and I don't know why, but at the time, I thought that I got him with that grenade right there, but that's actually the slam. I don't know who I got with the slam, how, but to finish that point, I think that Caspian is a very good map now. But okay, let me talk about the jet spawns. This is silly. Okay, this is the only part of the map that is just silly. Okay, look at Skull Badger go boing, and then boing. Like, I don't know how someone at DICE didn't pick up on the fact that apparently jets in this game take longer to take off than they did in Battlefield 3. But someone at DICE had to figure that out, so they should have extended the runway somehow. But it's like they literally copy and pasted the map. It's just silly, but okay. Allow me at this time, because I think this is the perfect opportunity, to talk about the Ace 52. And I definitely think it's a good carbine, and some people are going to swear by it, and they're going to be like, it's the best carbine in the game. Carbine, I say either way, however I want, whenever I want. Don't hate, but it's it has a very slow bullet velocity, much like the Scar H, and oh yeah, got that knife for you, though. I don't knife people very often, so when I do, it's very nice to be able to do that. But the Ace 52, I think it's a very good gun. I think it's probably one of the most viable carbines at range, except for the one thing it doesn't have going for it is the bullet velocity. And you saw it there earlier, and you'll see it again. Shooting people while they're on the move becomes a giant hassle. And I somehow got that guy with a small. I don't know, I guess the rush jet chunked him an awful amount, and I just finished him off, but I somehow got that guy in one small. But the Ace 52 doesn't have, you know, the magazine problems that a gun like, let's say, the Scar H or the G3 in Battlefield 3 had, where it only has 20 rounds. It obviously has 25 normally. I'm out of ammo right here, but I believe this gentleman drops it for me eventually. But it doesn't have the whole out of ammo problems that the G3 and the Scar H suffer through, because they only have 20 rounds in the magazine. With the extra 5 and the higher damage model than most guns, you know, it can sustain fire longer than a lot of the other high damage, low fire rate guns. And that allows you to be a little bit more lenient with your accuracy, or take down more people if, you know, you're accurate like that. I'm not. I just sort of spam bullets with it, and I somehow managed to do good with it this game. And I don't even know. I think that was a guy repairing the tank. I don't even know how I got a gentleman with a small before the tank went down, but as you can see there, like I said, the bullet velocity, I believe it's around 400 meters per second, which is atrociously bad. Like, most assault rifles have about they have about 600 meters per second, and most carbines have about, you know, 500, maybe high 400s, and this thing has right around 400, maybe it's 410. It and the Scar H have similar ones. I mean, as you can see right there, it destroys people at range, but the bullet velocity is very, very bad, so unless some guy is standing still or running towards you or running away from you, it can be a hassle to kill them. And I thought it was extremely amusing how this guy somehow got his body stuck inside the wall. And I got another gentleman over here, and obviously, as you can see, the Ace 52 can easily hold its own in close quarters if done correctly, and as you can see right here, at the long range, it excels, but it still has the problem of, or at least I have the problem with it, of after every single kill it seems like I'm reloading. Maybe it's just I'm that inaccurate, as I somehow like get a headshot on that guy like, holy stromboli, how did I get that guy in like one shot? That's that's moments you're gonna have with the Ace 52. Sometimes you will just instantly snipe people at really long ranges, and other times you will fire shots at them and they simply won't die. But thankfully none of those moments seem to happen for the majority of this game. And at this point in time, all of a sudden, there just seemed to be a complete lack of enemies. There was just a dearth of them. There was absolutely none. And this is one of my gripes. This was one of my gripes with Caspian on Battlefield 3, and it's one of my gripes with Caspian on Battlefield 4, at least as far as, I guess, their last-gen consoles now, because, you know, obviously 24-player Rush, there's less of a saturation of enemies, and by this point in time, usually a couple people have quit out of the game, so it's usually almost 10v10. Then you get the jets and people in tanks, and all of a sudden there's only 4 or 5 infantry running around, and that's one of my gripes with this map still. I mean, obviously on next-gen console and PC, you know, it's not a big deal, but on, you know, Xbox 360, that's one of the problems with it. So, I mean, there's that. I guess that's a couple problems with the map, but all of a sudden this guy parachuted down, and I got him, Mr. I don't even know how to pronounce. Is Nutmeg? I guess it's Mr. Nutmeg. I almost want to pronounce his name like Mr. Nutmeg. I don't even know. And I don't get why DICE is pushing this whole, oh, Second Assault is all about fire and Firestarter. Like, yes, for those of you wondering, yes, I've gotten the Firestarter camo, but I don't get why they're pushing the whole fire, because it's not even like, you know, some of the fires in this game will instantly just, they're just like burn you in half instantly. All of a sudden all your health is gone, and the fire, like that fire right there, does not do that. It's not even, it doesn't even hurt you that bad. It's just kind of there. It's almost like an aesthetic. I don't get why DICE is pushing fire so much with Second Assault, but I guess they are for some reason. I don't think this DLC has anything really to do with fire, but I guess that's besides the point. And somehow this guy YOLOs in with his chopper to arm the bomb, but I finish him off, and because they didn't have both objectives planted, that's the end of the game. So with that, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I should have another video within the next, I'll go 24 hours. I don't want to promise like tonight or anything like that because of time constraints, but I will have another video for you guys within the next 24 hours. And then I have another little fun project that I'm going to be working on after that. So with that, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. For your bonus clip, I'm going to include a couple bonus clips. It'll be me getting, I have no idea how I got this chopper with the tank shell, but I did. And then I will also include a little, I guess it'll be a sneak peek of things to come. It's this sort of special project I'm referencing. So with that, I want to thank you guys once again very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Jamal's next gen. That's okay, there's 50 up there. Oh my god! I think I just got 5 kills. I swear I just got 5. I don't want to go up there anymore. I'm gonna go defend another side of the map because there are way too many people over there.